Google Vids. This was announced a couple months ago. It's now available in the Workspace Labs, which I'm signed up for to get a sneak peek at stuff before it's publicly available. We're going to walk through it together. I've never used this before. I've literally just clicked on this for the first time a couple minutes ago, poked around just a little bit, and I'm going to walk through the bulk of this blind with you, just to give you an idea out of the gate what this is going to look like. So Google Vids is going to be, it's going to live in the Google Suite. So you got Docs, you got Sheets, you got Slides. Those are like the most popular ones. And this is going to live alongside them. All of them, including this, see right here, Help Me Create. It's going to include Gemini compatibility. So it's going to use Google Gemini AI to help you make stuff. In our case here, it's going to want us to, it just says, hey, describe your video in a few sentences. So we can literally just type in like we would in ChatGPT or Claude or wherever, Gemini. We can type in an idea and it's going to generate a video for us. Now, what does that mean? This is not like Sora or some of these other actual video generators. It's going to create a template, or it's going to use one of these templates to create a section of scenes. And I'll just go into one of these before we go create one from a prompt to show you what I mean. It's going to create a section of scenes, and let's do like this one, top 5 list. And it's going to have these transitions. It's going to have video up here where you can record something or somebody, or it's got some pre-built-in video clips I think you can use. It's going to have some nice graphics that you can edit and modify for your purposes. And as you can see, it's pretty extensive. Let's just check this one out right now. Insert all scenes. Now we're in what looks like Google Slides. So the only difference here, let's click play. So it just runs through left to right the timeline of the video. If you've used video software, this is a very familiar setup. We've got some tools over here, just like in the Google Suite regularly. We've got stuff we can edit down here on the timeline. We can go scroll back and forth, and we can go into each of these slides and stock video. We can select from stock video where we've got all these different things. Hey, this guy looks happy. Let's see what this, hey, he's so happy. He has done something really well. I love that. All right, so it's got all these stock video options where you can just throw stuff in here. Let's find one with coffee in it. How about that? Instead of this girl, let's put some coffee. Those look like some really terrible cups of coffee. Oh my goodness. Can we get like a decent latte or something? Where are these from? Pexels, probably. Let's see. We got barista view right here. Let's throw her in there. Oh, we don't want it on top. Let's change this. And actually, let's not use coffee. Let's use computer and just grab some internal computer stuff. All right. So out of the gate, I really like this ability to throw in stock footage, even though that one looks like a picture, not a video, and just simply get stuff in here. Let's see if I can record myself. I probably can't since I am using my camera right now. Allow on every visit. Oh, okay. So it's using this other camera. So let's say 3, 2, 1, and it's going to record. Oh, what a terrible background. Please don't look at my background. This is awful. I'm supposed to be out of that camera. But this is a little clip that we throw in here. We'll make it less than 10 seconds. We will preview. All right, looks good. And let's close this to save it, preview it, and insert it. Okay, so the preview button turns into the insert button. And there we go. I'm in the video. So we can play that. All right, this is pretty good. So what do we have here? We've got Loom. That's kind of the option I'm thinking of. That's the easiest plug and play solution right now, where you've got yourself as the little dot. You can move your little dot around, and it's basically screen recording software. But this takes it a step further. This is a presentation combined with video elements that I mean, they're making it real easy right here. And I'm going to, here in a minute, I'm going to throw in an outline that I have made, or actually I may just see what Gemini comes up with for an actual tiny course, an introduction to Google Sheets. And then we'll record some stuff to put in there and just see how difficult or easy it is to go through. But I like the simplicity. Let's see what our options are over here. We got our stock media shortcut. We got our files shortcut, so we can actually look inside of our Google Drive and insert stuff. We've got templates, so this is how we can change templates. Yeah, I guess we can change templates, or rather we can insert. Boom. So we inserted Michelle there, and then Michelle's first exercise, and then grammar rules. Yeah, so we can pop these things in seamlessly. Let's look at transitions also. See if I can click play down here. Oh, I'm used to my Premiere control, holding control and the scroll wheel to zoom in on the timeline, which didn't exactly work right here because I'm just zooming out of the window. That's okay. Let's look at transitions. Okay, this is cool too. So we've got all these different types of transitions, which just are the effects that occur in between these slides. So if you'll notice, what do we have? A slide transition between here and there to where it slides over. If we wanted to change that, then we could do scale instead, and then it just like scales in. We could do like a flicker instead, and it twirls around. You know, that's nonsense. Let's do fade. Or actually, I think I like to push the best. So let's go to push. Is that what I liked? Yeah. You can change the duration and the direction. So if you wanted to push it down instead of right to left, you could do that. Spacebar is not... Okay, it is letting me pause it now. It wasn't working a second ago. Oh, well. So that's transitions, stock media. I wonder if we got music we can use in here. We sure do, don't we? Check this out. We've got GIFs, or GIFs, if you will, stock images, web images, stickers. Got to have some stickers, right? This could be a pretty good little option, guys. I like what I'm seeing here. And then we've got music. I mean, this alone is pretty nice. Let's do some ambient stuff. We got music. Ethereal piano, post-rock. Sound effects, Cyborg Morphing Bass Drop 2. Now, who doesn't want a Cyborg Morphing Bass Drop 2 out of the gate? I do. Let's come up here to our menus. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if Control-Z works. My trusty Control-Z. So insert new scene, we've got Control-M, and they're calling each of these scenes. So, I wish I could zoom in with a keyboard shortcut. Let's zoom in down here. Yeah, can we get a keyboard shortcut for zoom or a mouse shortcut for zoom, please, Google? We can do the shift scroll wheel to scroll back and forth on the timeline, but I'm used to control, holding control, and scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Oh, well. Let's see. So we can insert new scenes, Control M. I'll just do that right here. And that didn't do anything. What's going on? Make sure I'm down here. Control M. Okay, there it is. And let's just make a new scene from a template. Let's go back over here. Let's do this one. We're going to put it right in there. And I think, all right, so that's interesting. So if you choose a template, it's going to automatically create a new scene. So it didn't actually put it on the scene I created. The scene that we created, it's going to want us to do all the stuff for it. So let's put a gradient on here, just like so. Let's insert, I don't know, a recording or a text box, sample. And we don't want roboto. Let's put extra bold outfit. All right. Make that bigger. And then we'll insert a recording. And we'll do the same thing we did a second ago, right? 3, 2, 1. What are these up here? All right, so here's our inserted recording, and we're going to put it in this slide. Preview, insert, good to go. Now, interestingly, look at that. The recording went on top of all this stuff. Now, can I click position? See how we can put it to the back. Change animation. Let's do that first. Scale it up. That's pretty cool looking. And then let's go over here and position, arrange order. There it is. Send it back. Okay. And we'll scale it down so we can actually see our sample stuff, our sample writing, and our background because we made that nice gradient purple background. Got some guidelines there. That goes in the middle. And, oh, we didn't put a transition though. Let's pop this transition in. Let's do a dissolve. And there I am. All right, let's back this up a little bit. All right, and let's look at music again because right down here at the bottom, I'm just seeing where we've got our music. Our sound appears to be playing the whole time. And we've got our sound dialog over here. Fade in, fade out, volume, or mute. So we don't have a lot of options there. Surely there is a way. Let's see. Adjust audio timing, select, redo. So we got that selector tool. Wonder how we change this sound. Here we go. We right click it. Split audio, adjust timing, sound. Well, no, it doesn't change what the sound is. I guess what we have to do, it looks like what we have to do at least, is delete that. All right, and then we go up here and insert stock media. Let's go back to sounds, get some alternative and punk sounds. And can we just, yeah, look at that. So we can just drag it down on the timeline. So they just had one that went with this theme that came with it out of the gate. So we drag these and we can put them side by side like this. And look at that. It's put on another track. So if I wanted these to overlap, and then I wanted this to see if it's going to fade out or something. Yeah, so it didn't fade out at all. Didn't fade out at all. One just started on top of the other. Split audio sound. Fade in. Oh, here we go. Fade out. So this is kind of an ugly way to do the fade in and fade out. Usually you have little sliders on the clips themselves so you can visually see what's going on. But I mean, this will work. Fade in. Let's pop this like that. I'm just eyeballing those times, 135 to 142. So that's like 7 or 8 seconds. So let's do this then as a fade out. Let's do 5 seconds. Back this up a little bit. And we'll do a fade in for 5 seconds. And then let's see what that sounds like. You're not going to be winning any Grammys here. Very limited sound editing capabilities, but this isn't a sound editor. I was just curious how that worked. All right, we can collapse and expand our toolbar up there. We can do some arrangement stuff. We've already looked at this. Scenes, we can split scenes. So check this out. If we're over here and we're in our, I keep trying to zoom. Sorry about that. Let's say we're here and we're with our happy guy. Where is it? In this clip right here. So if we want to split the scene, we can split it right there, which is pretty cool. And we got Control-Shift-S. So we can come over here, Control-Shift-S. It's one of the most common things you're going to be doing editing video stuff. We can delete that end of it if we just wanted these two parts. So now we got my man. Just ecstatic. We got this little fan video. Oh, look at that. It is actually a video because they're like spraying some compressed air at this fan very subtly. All right, let's say we don't want that clip. I think delete. Yeah, delete will just take it out. So then we transition to this pre-built slide. And I guess the last thing we'll go through is just editing these pre-built slides. So if we just double click here, yeah, as I figured, we can change all the format options. This is our standard issue Google format, like pop-up thing. You get this in Google Sheets tables, you get this in Google Docs, you get this in slides. There's tons of options, but you got all your options there. Changing the color, just the regular stuff up here if you want to make that orange. And what's this? Change animation. So we can actually animate each specific deal here. If we wanted that to be like a typewriter on enter and exit, there's a lot of different things that we can change here. Change transition, background. What else do we want to go over? Tell you what, let's cut it there. Tell me what else you would like me to fiddle with in the comments below when I make the next video and go more into depth. Maybe make one from scratch or make our own slideshow here. What do you think about this? Are you going to use this? We already have many, many options on the market, but again, I do kind of like the fact that we have templates out of the gate that we can use. And I really like that we've got a lot of stock media. And just like Canva, the stock media is just built in and so easy to use. That's why I use Canva for, let me think, I think I'm using it for all of my YouTube thumbnails right now, pretty much because it's just so much easier. And I'm not a graphic designer, so I need the easy mode help where the templates and stuff kind of prompt me to just make stuff that looks better because it's already kind of designed for me. Yeah, there's a lot to like here. It is simplistic in terms of video editing power. I also use Premiere Pro because I have access to it and I have been learning it for the past couple years. And you can do infinitely more in Premiere or in After Effects or Photoshop than you can in an interface like this. But again, this isn't really made for your heavy hitters, right? This is made to get stuff done quickly and get it out the door and shared. So I'll tell you what, I will go ahead and commit to doing is making my slideshow, my video slideshow deal for my Google Sheets introduction course. I'll make it with Google Vids and just give it the full test, see how it goes, see what the finished product looks like. And in fact, now that I think about that, once we've finished something, we can come up here and it should full screen. Yeah. Look at this. Now we've got the full screen preview. I mean, this looks really good, y'all. We got the full screen preview. We can do captions. We can auto-generate them if we need to. Let's X out of here because the other option is to save this. Yeah, let's just save it to wherever on my drive. Copy link. And actually, let's make this anyone with the link can view. Let's copy the link again. Let's open up an incognito window. And let's see what this looks like for a user. So this, you don't even have to put it on YouTube. You can just share it like Google Sheets or Google Docs. Again, this is not going to be ideal for some circumstances, but for a whole lot of them, this is going to be better than if you had to go and take the trouble to upload it somewhere else. And let's see about downloading. All right, I can't see around. My camera's in the way, so I'm going to look around here. Yeah. Download as MP4. So once we're done with it, we can prepare the download. I'm interested to see how big this will be. I'm guessing maybe 300 megabytes just from the length of what it looked like. It's 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Let's see what resolution and what size this is going to end up as. It looks like the audio is provided by YouTube Studio. So yeah, in the YouTube Studio, if you have a YouTube account, which is owned by Google, so all this is under the same umbrella, there's a whole creator studio for music where you can have access to background music and stuff for free. So they have paid options if you want to buy stuff, but if you don't want to deal with the royalties and you do want some free options, they've got this whole host of Pretty decent options. They're not all good, but some are better than average. Wow, that's taken a long time. Help Center. Oh, there we go. First video. All right, so we've got that. Let's download it. 1080p, 30 frames a second, 48 kilohertz audio, 102 kilobytes bit rate. Okay, 34 megabytes. Much smaller than I guessed. Looks fine. There I was. Hey, me. All right, I think that will wrap it up for now. Let me know what else you'd like to see, like I said, in the comments below. Check out this video next and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to do some more Google Vids stuff. I would like to make my course in here just to see how it works, and I'll be happy to walk through anything that you guys have questions about, especially now before the release of the official product. I'll be happy to walk through stuff pre-release as you deem necessary. Just let me know in the comments below. Hope you have a great one. Talk to you later.